Hey, and welcome to the introduction video of my Hackaday project. It's about a simple hot end switching system for Core XY printers. The main goal of the project is it should be easy to replicate without access to expensive machine shop tools, compatible with commonly available electronic today as ramps or whatever your printer is using. It should not require any additional motors, servos or whatsoever that would be maybe complicated to connect to your board or require firmware changes and so on. So I think that I was pretty successful in this regard. What you see here is mostly made of off-the-shelf components. It's running on RADs, it's running with an unmodified Rapid firmware. And the only very special part is this bright spot in the bottom left. That's a camera that's used to figure out the offset and the correct position of the nozzles. And I'll go about this in detail in the second part. Hey, let's talk about nozzle offset calibration and how a camera can be used to significantly ease the whole process. So I created a little tool where you can see a camera picture here. You have control over your printer gantry. It knows all about how many tools you have, how they are, where they are parked, at which speeds you want to load them, and so on. And I already prepared a bit. So let's just start by inspecting the first tool. So the position will not be perfect. I guess it's slightly off to the bottom right. So let's go in this direction. Yeah, here we can see our nozzle. Time to go to finer, to smaller steps. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this seems good. Auto. That's kind of tricky process. It basically calculates how many in focus details are between these two rings, and thereby you can use the camera that's looking upwards and would usually only provide information in X and Y. Also to figure out the set offset between several hot ends. Let's finer just a tiny little. Yes, we are happy with this. We are registering the tool in this position. Load once more to double check that everything worked well. Yeah, that seems fine. Go on to the next tool. Get it into inspect. It's a little bit off. Let's switch to larger steps. Here it comes. Here we are. This is not the usual brass nozzle, but it's stainless steel. It also seems to be a bit out of focus, so we have a slight offset in set. Let's get it almost there. And reduce the measurement radius slightly for the outer ring, because I'm not sure if this if the nozzle is actually flat at the top or pointy. Go back to tiny steps, move it, and use once more auto to find the correct position in C or Z. So one tiny little step here. We are happy with this. Register the new position. Click inspect once more to double check. And voila, we are done. We figured out the offset between two hot ends. We could easily also run for 3, 4, 5 and so on. No problem. It will take about a minute per hot end, and it's much easier than what it used to be in the past.